hello, and good morning to good morning and welcome to the Morning Break, the best place to get your Lego news, leaks, rumors. Gosh, and last week I had a good intro for the first time and maybe forever, and then this week I screwed it up. Best place to get your Lego news, leaks, rumors, opinions, thoughts, pictures, all that good fun stuff at 10:30 in the morning here on Atlanta Brick Code TV. Good morning, everybody. I am Daniel. Who else we got here today?
Joseph.
And returning from college,
Yeah.
son, Grant is back. So we will kick it off as we always do with our Lego week. Although Grant has been out for a number of weeks.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on in your Lego
Life.
semester.
Yeah, semester. I haven't got that much. I'm not making too much money in college, so I've gotten a couple of the new speed champions. I got the little NASCAR one and the Ferrari, so those are good. Besides that, though, I need to relog my collection at this point. I need to get my hands on the big Countach, but aside from that, it's been kind of chill. Back for a month or so here at the store.
Nice.
Yeah, big Countach. That's all.
I need it.
Yeah.
I do.
The little one's already so good. That's
It
one of
is.
the three speed champions that's I own.
We have one here. You're gonna get on credit or something.
No, if one comes in,
you get one in.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Let's see. How about you, Joe?
I am still working on the medieval town square. I got it right that time. That's what it's actually called.
Yes, not the market.
And I am on the second set of buildings, and I think I have like 10 bags left out of 29 or so.
Over halfway.
So yeah, I am over halfway.
You did make some actual progress. 'Cause last week you were on weren't you on like bag
3
or something?
Yeah, it was not very far. Yeah, no, it's a good set. I've been having fun building it. So
Good.
actually doing something Lego. It's nice.
Nice. My Lego week still more of the same. So
New Ashima.
still New Ashima, no real updates there.
Yeah,
It's
sorry, no
technically
pictures
Neo Atlanta, not New Ashima. So you can look out for that. I will have an I will not be on the morning break next week, but I will have a pretty significant announcement coming out in the next week. So you can go check out my Instagram, Double King Bricks, for that later on this week. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the news. What do we want to start with? Actually, who do we got in the?
I always like to start with showing off who we got. And our first commenter today is Grumpy J.
Good morning, Grumpy J.
Grumpical day, everyone. Ben Cossey, as always, in the chat.
Good evening, Ben.
Brick Mavier, member for 31 months.
That's pretty good.
You know how many months that is?
31. That's 31 months.
Yeah.
That's
2.5 years.
Yeah, I mean, 5 months from 3.
Yeah. Quick math.
Travertine, yeah, you know me, quick math. Travertine's in the chat, and that's all the commenters we have, but we do have 17 people viewing right now.
We do need another Daniel room tour.
Yeah, we probably
put
have
that on my.
We probably have several.
Put that on the list of things to do.
Yeah, and then we need to do another me after.
That's true. Yeah, yours is just.
Yeah, I'm sure there are other people who have never had a room tour, Joe.
Okay, but my room
You've had three. You had 3, yeah.
But now it's a different place.
Yeah.
Grumpy's also a member for 31 months, so I guess it's been 31 months.
Probably. We tend to get a lot of those at once. So if you're tuning in and you're a member and you've got that 31 months thing, I think you just have to click it to get it to show up in the chat.
OG.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into the news then today. Not a huge week, but some exciting things that we've been waiting a little bit while to see. Also,
good morning to G Storm, but also we'll just go do Ben Cossey room tour.
Okay, yeah.
Be there tomorrow.
Yeah, how about this, Ben?
Or is it already tomorrow?
We'll give you free international shipping on 3 orders if you get us plane tickets to land there and see your collection. That sounds like an even trade.
I like that. All right, yeah. What do you want to start us with?
It's dealer's choice.
All right, we'll start with Ninjago since Grant's here.
Yeah,
there is
Ninjago. Yes,
one Ninjago thing that I saw, and this is a book. It's not a visual dictionary per se, but it's
an adventure atlas.
Journey through the world of Ninjago. I mean, it's a cool book. Actually, we'll talk about
the
it
kite's
for a
pretty
second.
cool. That was pretty cool.
Because I meant to pull up another picture from that.
Pull it
up on your phone. The Kai is pretty unique, actually. I always like that when they include just a random minifig that you wouldn't want,
right?
But when you see it,
like those arms, it's like the Cole RX arms all over again. Those are cool.
Which one is that?
That's you see the arms are like red and orange. That reminds me.
The
Cole with like the faded up arms.
Nice.
It's very similar to that. No, it doesn't look that bad.
And then 2 little random pieces of fire.
They're just there.
He is the master of fire.
I guess. I feel like they could have just included the figure.
I wish they'd give him a new hairpiece at this point. That's like
just the bandana one.
It's the same.
Yeah, I mean it's a nice. That's a dual molded piece, isn't it?
I think so.
So I don't know. I mean that's like
It's
I
not
don't
bad.
know what they would upgrade it to
Yeah.
at this point.
I like seeing the possession dragon on the front.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a good one.
No,
All right,
good
this is awesome. This is a snippet from it.
Yeah.
And it's Ninjago City reviews. So from Lord Garmadon, great place to invade. I made myself emperor and crushed all resistance with my giant Oni Titan. Would come again, 5 stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unagami 1, great place to invade. I unleashed my army of red visors and turned into a giant cyber dragon. Felt bad after though, 4 stars.
Uh-huh.
King Kalamar, great place to invade. I flooded the whole city and rode a giant sea monster. Got eaten, but would still recommend. 3 stars.
Okay.
Overlord Forever. So good, I invaded 3 times. First with my stone army, then with the Nindroids, and then with the crystal army. Hope to be back soon. 5 stars.
That was good.
Interesting. So I
I
guess
like that
in the Atlas theming, they've done it as almost like this travel guide kind of thing.
Yeah,
I like that.
Interesting.
That
cool.
is so funny.
It's just an interesting new take on a way to do another book, just showing off all the sets and minifigs,
But
basically.
that's very clever, and I think that's really funny.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely.
Oh, looks like we got an
Oh.
unwelcome.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
Daniel, did you get me the TPS report I was looking for?
I was still printing off the cover sheets. The printer in the back was having some trouble.
All right, let me try to get that by noon today.
Okay, sure thing,
All right,
Chris.
thanks.
nice.
Okay.
So rich.
Good valuable contribution to the live stream this morning with an Office Space reference. Movie not for kids. All right.
All right. Here you
Is
go.
that our only Ninjago? Oh
Oh,
boy!
Yeah.
Oh,
that's all for
boise.
Ninjago. Yeah.
4 new Wicked sets. I would assume at this point, if they're only getting rumored, that this is going to be based on part 2, or at least be part of the campaign, advertising campaign for part 2. I still think it's just so funny that they basically split that movie into 2 parts and didn't tell anyone.
No, literally, I had no
It
idea
wasn't
until
part
you
of the
mentioned it.
marketing at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of strange. Anyway, not really much to go off of.
I
Just
mean,
4
one
price
big one
points.
though.
Yeah.
That's
And
18 plus.
18 plus branded, so it might be like more of a display thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. The
So-
biggest set we got was the Emerald City, I think, in the
Yeah.
first wave, and
What,
it's
80 or
still
90?
like a play
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
So 18 plus could be cool.
Could
Could
be.
be
I guess
something.
we'll see.
Nice, real life scale broom, maybe.
Oh yeah, sure.
Just imagine.
All right, now let's talk about what Grant really is here for.
Which is
Fortnite.
Oh, let's go!
Shoot, baby, go to Fortnite.
Let's go.
So we have had some rumors for these before, but now we've got some price points as well. So we've got Peely's Camp and Sparkplug, previously rumored to be a Brickhead set, but we now know is a
Yeah.
play set.
And $20.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's part of why it got confused. Was it was at that 2 Brickhead's
Yeah.
price point. Durburger Restaurant
I
is
know a lot
going
of
to be
people
$60.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a good
That's
one.
honestly a little small for that one. I think I
Yeah,
was
it'll
hoping that
probably
was going
be
to be a
just
little
kind
bigger.
of a facade.
Like 500 piece set.
sure.
Yeah.
Buildable Colombo for $100.
What's a combo?
It was like this big like monster person they did in like it was like 3 years ago, and he would like give you things like little heals and stuff. Like it was
Interesting.
it never stuck on with the community, so I don't know why they're doing that. But
Interesting.
it'll be
$100. So
Yeah. it'll be nice. I
And
think.
then the big boy, which I
Yeah.
don't think we even had previously rumored at all. I think it was previously just those first 3. Mecha Team Leader, which is I assume what's pictured in the back.
Yeah, that's what you see in the picture. That was they released that in the game in like 2019.
is it huge?
It was like bigger. It was like if you look at like Godzilla scale in real life, that's what it looks like in Fortnite. So
It looks
big,
like
big
like a
guy.
Voltron or a
yeah,
Gundam
so
or something,
that'll be a
basically.
cool set if they do it right.
Well,
for
it's
sure.
$250.
Exactly.
So ought to be pretty
Obviously,
sick.
no figures with it, but
What was the Voltron set retail originally?
how
Any
many
idea?
parts is
I
it?
think it wasn't that
I'm
bad.
trying to get a
I want
sense.
to say it was
I'm
like
sure it's going to
220.
be bigger than
I want
that.
to say it was like 220.
Yeah, little brick set.
I think it was 200.
But I'm sure it's going to be bigger than that. Bigger than most Monkey Kid mech
180.
sets, I would imagine. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be
just a little for
Probably a
inflation.
3,000 piece set.
That's true.
Yeah, this is going to be enormous.
That'll be cool. That'll be
Yeah,
really
it should be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might get that one. We'll see.
I'm sure
Yeah, wow.
Lego's done this later because they had to test the market and see if it was gonna tolerate a set that large. But I guess they've decided that it will. So it'll be interesting to see.
Which is interesting because they use like the 2 most generic things that you could have used that were popular with anybody, which was the battle bus and the llama, and now you're gonna branch off for the specific ones.
Right, which is
Right.
the way
It's not a bad idea.
introduce
I don't think
new
we'll be
things.
getting a $250 buildable loot llama another
Definitely
year
not,
from now.
Dang.
Just a little one.
Yeah.
All right, that is going to do it for Lego Fortnite.
Fortnite, baby.
What do we got next?
We have a couple Star Wars
Really?
rumors.
Want to do Star Wars next, huh?
Yeah, I want to do
Okay,
that.
alright.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one is that? Oh, I know.
Let's see. You
So-
better do the one thing.
Here's here's something we talked about last week was the Grogu and Hover Pram set. We talked about that. Here's the size comparison of the child set we got and the one coming in the Grogu Hover Pram. It's smaller than I thought it was, honestly.
Yeah, and it's still actually, I mean, he's still oversized for the pram itself. He takes up too much of it. Like in the show, he's like a little head popping out of this big pram. But
I mean, I still like it, but I didn't think it was that small compared to the big one.
yeah.
So just a little thing there.
Next up, we have some text-based rumors from Star Wars. So we'll start at the top here and work our way down. In the summer of 2025, we will be getting another MTT for $150. I would really like to hope that they're not just going to do a standard brown one, and maybe we'll get the Trade Federation kind of gray and dark blue
beautiful
variation, but I don't know.
It is hard to say. That's what would be perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. When was the last year that we got a brown one? Honestly.
Well, they did a smaller version.
2015.
2015, yeah.
So it's been a while. I don't know. I would be unsurprised if they do yet another brown version, but I would really like them to do something different.
Right.
In the past couple of years, we have been getting a lot of unconventional recolors for things. We got the Coruscant Guard gunship.
And we did get in 2020, we got the Separatist AAT.
Yeah.
So we have gotten the colors too.
Every now and then they'll do a recolor. So I would really like to hope that they would do something different on this one that they've never done before. But we will see. Gotta wait till summer for that one.
Skip over that one.
Yeah. All right. Next up, the buildable K2SO is going to be $90, not $200, as somebody was reporting at one point, but going to be $90, which I think is a good price point for a buildable figure. It should definitely be. It's cheaper than that Chewbacca one because it should be much less parts intensive.
Chewbacca was 200.
Pretty lanky and mechanical, so they can use more simple.
Even the C-3PO was 150, and I don't think he needs to be that big.
Yeah.
Well,
he'll be that. Should be a lot.
No, I'm saying he'll be that height without having to be that many parts.
He should be a lot taller than Steve.
He should be probably.
He should be right. If it's to scale, he should be.
He's at least like a head or two.
Like a finger taller.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, I think this is a good one to do. Everyone knows K2SO.
Yeah. This I have not been interested in these larger scale Star Wars buildable characters, but I really like Rogue One. I like Andor and stuff. So this.
The Rogue One set, so this would probably be one I'd have to.
This could be one that could be a good pickup for $90.
And $90 ain't that bad.
Yeah. Also $90 for
this is what you really want.
Buildable character. It's going to be the buildable Ewok. Once again, we've talked about this one before, but we know that this one's also going to be $90, which is interesting because one of the shortest characters in Star Wars is going to be the same price point as one of the tallest characters in Star Wars.
I think they're going to put a lot into the texturing of the fur.
Yeah, same as Chewbacca. I think it could be a lot.
Be a dark tan parts pack again.
Yeah, it could be a great parts pack.
I hope.
Who knows? Could be a Ben Cossi certified parts pack. But yes, that will be interesting to see how they justify the same price point for those two different characters if they're supposed to be in the same scale. I believe all of the large buildable characters so far have been in scale to each other. So yeah, that'll be.
Everyone drop a comment so Ben Cossi is not alone in the chat. But he did say it will be a good parts pack for sure.
Yes, definitely.
And Trevor T says buildable Ewok, bad idea, most likely. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. It could be
awesome.
It
could be Nightmare Fuel. Was it the Dobby or something?
Or Chewbacca, honestly.
Yeah, the Chewbacca, the eyes
of
the
Chewbacca sculpting is good.
But it's
once you get to the face, it's free.
The cute and furry characters and things like that are the ones that always work better. I mean, well, I guess Grogu's not furry, but like
big eyes.
Yeah, big eye, like cute characters. Porg.
Yeah, the Porg was great. Porg was great.
Yeah, like any of those work well. When you start to get into like Dobby and like slightly more humanoid things, that's where you get into that uncanny valley.
Right.
All right, and you want to continue saving this one?
Well, I do have we have this Star Wars big $200 set in the summer. There's an Andor here, but I don't know if it's specifically going to be Andor.
Yeah, good question.
That's
not the U-wing, is it? We already had that.
No, the U-wing's like $80, $90. Okay. So this is just a big Star Wars summer set. So we don't have any information on it, just $200, 18+ set.
If it was something from Andor, what would it be?
The prison?
For $200?
I'd want it to be the Fondor
Craft. But you think they would go from not making a playset of that right to basically make but like a UCS version?
It's 18+. So
with it being an 18+ summer set, I would lean towards it being a building that can be played with.
That's why I'm thinking the prison maybe.
Which would be a weird set to do.
Exactly.
But that
Give us a $200 Jedi Temple, please.
Well, literally, that would be great. I have no idea if the Andor being pictured here means anything.
Yeah.
18 plus at $200 is interesting.
Yeah.
Because most
it's a buildable figure person.
Most UCS characters or most UCS sets are over that.
Like
I guess if it is Andor related, I guess it could be season 2. That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
I don't know.
When is that coming out again?
Oh, Grumpy has a good point. It's probably a big set.
Okay.
Oh,
Good.
wow.
Good.
We've never thought of that.
It's summer. Just summer.
Thank you, Grumpy.
Update on the Jango Fett Slave 1 that we're supposed to be getting ECS, which was already exciting. Remember, the price point did go up, but I think the
it
part
was like
count is higher than
something before, wasn't it?
It was, but now we have the part count rumor, and it's about accurate. 2,900 parts, so it's pretty substantial.
Yeah, what an interesting late game change for that.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's 1,000 pieces more than the UCS Boba Fett Slave 1.
Interesting.
So how?
I wonder if it'll have
Because before
a new windscreen piece for sure.
most likely, but I wonder if it will have like a.
I bet it'll be the same scale. It's just the current
lot more
trend of
parts.
just a lot more pieces going.
Very possible. So I want it to be the same.
It's not going to be a recolor, but I would imagine it'll probably be around the same scale.
Yeah.
So, well, interesting to see. I still want this.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the price point going up a little bit because it'll be worth it for all the parts. So just an update on that. And that's all for Star Wars except for the thing
The
that's gonna
first
blow your
ever
mind.
$1,000 Lego set. Actually, it's not the first $1,000 Lego set. It's the first $999.99
That's
Lego
true.
set.
He's got a point.
We still have not had the first $1,000
Oh,
Lego.
Ben. Oh my, that would
set.
that would be the sickest
my
thing
gosh.
ever.
I would just buy for the sound break. I would just keep the parts and just keep
Dude.
tapping it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gosh.
That would take over the spot for my favorite sound break. Right now, it's the one from Agents that's just like the klaxon sound horn.
Oh.
It's like-
yeah. So yeah, $1,000 Death Star. If they're gonna do $1,000 Lego set, I think this is the best option they could do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I did do a little bit of math and research, and in 2017, this is $800.
Yeah.
Which is when they released the $800 Millennium Falcon. So due to inflation, this is about the same. Like $800 in 2017 would be $1,016 today.
Mhm.
So we could see a higher price point, or piece count, or it could be around that Millennium Falcon. So I just think that's something to keep in mind. But $1,000 is still $1,000.
Do we know if it's going to be the original Death Star or the second? Or is it just?
It just says
I just-
UCS Death Star.
Despite this picture, all of the rumors I saw just said Death Star,
Not
and
two.
some of them were showing the first one. I'm not sure where this
I
person
think
is.
it should definitely be the first one in general.
Yeah.
Whether they do it like with the way the one is now, with all the different scenes from 1 and 2.
Right.
Just probably do it again.
Given that this will be the October release, this will probably actually technically be a Master Builder series, not a
Very true.
UCS set. So I would expect, basically a play scale interior,
Mhm.
but hopefully with panels covering the interior.
That's exactly.
How many
what I'm
minifigures are
looking
you
for.
thinking of? I'm thinking like 35
20.
plus. 20
Yeah.
for $1,000?
Yeah.
I don't know about that because the last one they did was what, like 27 or something.
It's always
I
hard
mean,
to say.
who else would they
Yeah.
realistically put in? I mean, those ones had
Everything
really
you need.
everybody you could want. It had the
Yeah.
same, even the same character in like 2-3 different
That is
outfits.
true.
Some of them.
I'm
So
thinking somewhere around 30. That's my guess. Maybe they'll put in some more like
Oh,
Death Star droids or
so
something.
24 came in the.
Okay, and that's including the odd
original
droids.
go to the remake.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh,
the
Joe
third.
forgot the set number. Joe's falling off.
Or you could just like
I
put
really
in
don't
Death Star, but you know.
Anyway, I'm sure we'll have lots of characters. Hopefully some new ones. I don't know who else they would do that hadn't been covered.
27 in the 7515.
Yeah.
Which that's probably including like some
Weird droids. Yeah.
stupid little droid. Yeah, mouse droid counts. And interrogation droid.
So 25.
25.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be about 25 or 30, I guess.
So I mean, I think that's exciting.
But big news. I am glad that it is the Death Star of all things that's being the first. Yeah. Oh yikes, Ben. I'm glad that the first $1,000 Lego set is the Death Star. I think it makes sense as opposed to, like I was saying, if they had made like the Titanic or the Eiffel Tower $1,000, it just, I don't think it would have carried the same weight. So I don't know if I'll be buying this, but
that's a
it's-
chunk, man.
that's
it's a very important milestone in Lego
is.
for sure.
Hey, Smiley Dave, welcome to the
Hey,
chat.
how's it going? Good morning.
Grumpy said nope on this set. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah.
That being $1,000, I think, is immediately going to be just a turn off for a lot of people. It's hard to justify dropping a grand
Yeah,
on
exactly.
On Lego.
anything.
Yeah.
But even if it was $800 or $900,
People still do it.
It
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have been different.
Exactly.
So we'll see what this threshold does.
Right, exactly, Ben. It is the perfect pick. And we'll see what the parts count is. It could be the second highest, because I bet it's going to be less than the world map. Which
It'll be more.
It'll be.
You think
what's
so?
the world map?
1,100 or something?
I mean 11,000.
Yeah, sorry.
It'll probably be like 9,500.
Yeah, that would be my
9,524 video evidence. That's
All
my
right,
prediction. 9,524.
All right.
All right,
We got some city sets
Yeah.
here coming out with the Return of the Arctic Explorer sub theme, but actually some pretty interesting sounding sets in this 2-set wave. It sounds
Right.
like. So the first one is going to be an Arctic Explorer Express train. You heard right, folks. Another train coming out for $210.
Corey is smiling.
Corey is smiling. We've already shared this back and forth in several group chats.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
An Arctic Explorer train. My mind immediately went to Snowpiercer, but I don't
was
I don't
thinking Polar
think that's
Express.
yeah. So it'll be interesting to see. But $210. This is should be a pretty full-fledged train set. I would expect that to include powered up motors and things. So hopefully that'll be the case. This could be very good or very bad. I don't know. It could be orange and blue, or
Right.
who knows.
They actually look cool. Yeah.
Either way, it's something they've never done before, and because of that, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
The other one is going to be the Arctic Explorer Science Truck. So I don't know. This
Something
could
we've
be
kind of gotten before. With
like
the
a
car
half
set.
track kind of thing.
This will be 20% off on Lego.com in the first couple months.
But $110. So
That's
no
nice.
no small price point for that. So this could be one of those big like, tracked vehicles, those big Arctic Explorer vehicles. And then the last bit of city news that I have for today is that those jungle sets that they were beta testing with the very mysterious new play feature brick. Do you remember this? It was like a
talking about it.
play experience brick that was supposed to be able to do all kinds of crazy things, like make sounds and detect colors. It basically sounded like one of the like Mario things, kind of. They were beta testing that in some jungle sets that included a bunch of exclusive pieces that were available on pieces for a while,
like those geodes.
Like those colored geodes and some other like olive green and dark red pieces. Those sets will not be coming in 2025, is all we know. So whether that means they're delayed or canceled altogether, time will tell. But they will not be appearing in 2025. That is going to do it for City. One of the last little minor pieces of news I actually got from Morgan's Instagram this morning.
Really?
I don't know if he's watching this morning or not, but he posted. So I don't know where he got this information or if it's true or not, but he said Rada the Hutt will be returning in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie that
sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. So, it's kind of tangential to Lego news. I would imagine we would be getting sets based on that, given the popularity of
obviously, at the point, he'll be a full-grown Hutt.
Yeah.
We could be getting a Rada the Hutt that doesn't have a size.
Yeah, we could see him interact with Ahsoka.
Yeah.
True.
And be like, oh, I remember.
No, I would like to see like a scaled down Jabba mold or something. Where, like the scale of like we could do Zero the Hutt, who's a little bit smaller than Jabba, or was this size. Given that there's a current Jabba mold because they just did the sail barge, though, that would probably be not very likely.
Most likely, maybe a different color, at least new printing.
Yeah. Could be interesting to see, though. Could be interesting to see. The final news for today.
On Trevor team, you just
just This leaked last night? I think I was driving home from work and I saw it.
And this is the Blacktron Renegade.
That's right. But okay. Yeah, the original one.
This is the one that came out in the 80s?
Late 80s, early 90s.
So, and then this is your remake.
There it is. Pretty beautiful. Beautiful.
Also, I was looking at the pictures and then I saw the price point and I forgot that this is only $100.
110.
No, on Lego.com.
Really?
Oh, sorry, released on there. Oh, wow.
Oh, interesting.
It's Galaxy Explorer.
So, it's only 100.
What's the part count on it?
This is the Galaxy Explorer. It's a 1150.
Maybe that was
nice.
110. Some of their current.
Maybe. So only $100.
That's good.
Interesting, because I had looked back to find out when to write the price.
And I remember it did say 110, but
because we talked about how it was slightly more, and we're like, okay, so that means it's going to go on sale at Walmart for $60 instead of $50. But I don't know. We'll see if this one gets as good sales as the Galaxy Explorer did.
Well, and Ben says I prefer the Galaxy Explorer, which I think you should.
Yeah.
But it is cool that they're doing this, and I love the Blacktron color scheme.
The Galaxy Explorer, I think, worked a little better as a self-contained build that worked as a display piece as well. This one still feels primarily like a play set, just because it's a little more hollow and a little more not flimsy looking. I mean, it looks sturdy, but it just doesn't have that
It's
kind of
compact.
cohesion,
Yeah.
compactness that the Galaxy Explorer had. So I think it's still a great model. I'm sure I'll end up picking one up. I don't think I'll end up picking up, 3.
Right. Yeah, I definitely will probably pick one of these up. I like what they did on the wings with using the triangles to kind of make that Blacktron logo.
This appears to have sort of the same feature that the Galaxy Explorer did in the sense that it is scaled up effectively to, I think we talked about this in a recent video about holiday gift ideas, but that the Galaxy Explorer was effectively scaled up proportionally so it would feel the same size in your hand as it would have when you were playing with it.
As a kid.
So I think they did the same kind of thing here, just looking at sort of the decal on the front there on that larger trapezoid flag piece, as well as the upscaling of the canopy and some of the other major features.
One thing we were not sure about was the minifigs. Here's your lineup. They are, in fact, exactly the same as the one we got in the Blacktron Cruiser, right?
Yes. I would imagine and hope that these have the back printing as well. That would be kind of a differentiating factor here.
Yeah.
I was watching a brief video with the designer where they were talking about the inclusion of this droid. So this brick-built style of droid was included in a number of other factions in the original themes, but was never included in Blacktron. So kind of, I guess the designer's headcanon was maybe Blacktron being what most people consider the bad guys, might have stolen one of these droids and
painted it
black. So kind of a fun little interesting tidbit there that kind of style of droid was.
And if you're not a fan of the Blacktron Renegade set, but you like Blacktron, like this set, this is the Blacktron. I
Go back to
already
I
forgot the name.
what you did before.
It is the Alienator.
Alienator, yes.
The Blacktron Alienator. Funny little thing. This is actually pretty fun to play with because the tracks scoot back for it.
Yep.
But the official Lego redesign, you can rebuild this into a obviously same thing, larger scale Blacktron Alienator.
Much more upscaled.
Right. Yeah, pretty cool. I like that they included that idea. So if you want something smaller, not to take up as much room, you can do this and a little extra mech as well.
Yep. So this could be one you can pick up multiple copies of. I don't know if there will be any more official like B or C models.
Sure, there will be some unofficials.
Right. Yeah. There may be some there will certainly be unofficials in the sense of on like rebrickable and things, but I don't know if the actual set designer has made any other semi-official, B and C models. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't know yet whether or not Mike Psyche had a hand in this set or not. But
I'm with Ben on this one. He says, I hope this means we'll get Mtron or Ice Planet remakes.
That's what I'm really hoping for. We got the great figures for both of those. I would love to see some sets from them, but it remains to be seen.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No stickers.
You got your Bionicle remake, Ben. It was the gift with purchase.
No stickers is always an amazing thing with a set.
Yeah. Wait, really? No stickers in that? That decal right on the front there?
I think that's a print.
Really? You think so? No, not you think on the front of that's not one big sticker?
It's probably a print because I don't see anything else that would be a sticker.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in
Could
one
be.
sticker.
Could be.
So
We will have to wait and see.
Interesting.
That is the last bit of news that I have for today. Did you have anything else, Joe?
That I believe is all I had. Store news.
Yes, store news.
The Atlanta Brick Co. Fantasy Football League playoffs are starting this week. Grant, did you make it in?
So here's the thing, right? I play Ian week 4. He beats me by 2 passing yards, and I'm out of the playoffs by 1 game now. Because Dana knocked
my
me
phone's
out.
filming, so I can't pull it up. Do you have your phone on you?
I do, yes.
So who can we read off? Who?
Okay, yeah, we know. Okay,
No,
okay.
I'm just saying.
We know who's gonna be number
what are
1.
the 6 teams in the playoffs?
Okay. Let's see.
People want to know.
It's brutal. Okay, so number 1 we have Darth Garth. Joe,
he's must be
at 13-2. Number 2 we have Austin freaking Morrow, also did 13-2.
Yeah.
However, Joe is in first place because he scored 67 more points than Austin did. At number 3 we have Dana Moffat.
Wow.
Everything is fine. 9-6. Then we have Kyle's Kenosha Kickers.
That is an Orlando employee.
Orlando employee, yes.
They have. I think that is
Orlando
Orlando's only person can.
No.
Oh,
no.
really?
Chris,
right.
Chris is at 8-7.
Ogle's Minions.
Yeah, and then Team Henry,
That's
Henry
right.
in Orlando is 8-7. Stunned out of the playoffs, you have Jacob, Aisley at Orlando, and Aiden, and then myself at 7-8.
Nice.
Yeah. So the playoffs, it'll be what? It'll be Dana versus Henry, and then Kyle versus Chris. You and Austin get a bye, and then we'll see.
Yeah. So Atlanta Brick Co. has 4 and Orlando has 2.
Mhm.
Our winner from last year, Big Kid Bricks.
Yeah, Big Kid Bills, as
That's
that's
right.
his name.
He's a Bills fan.
Is he out?
He is almost at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Compared
So
to
the
last year,
trophy,
when he won everything.
the
The
trophy
trophy's
will not
coming
be, the trophy will
either
not be
here or
staying.
to Orlando. So at least we got
Yeah.
that. But if Orlando wins, I would be very, very
Kyle
upset.
Kyle was like, what was he, like 3-6?
He was bad. He's come back and
He
had
was 9-6. Yeah, he beat me, and that was
And Henry's team has been balling as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
me and Austin have a good
13
chance.
and two losses.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And one of my losses was to Austin.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, it's been a fun season. I'm happy.
I was fourth in the league in points scored. I'll
Yes.
take that and go.
Sports
with it.
ball.
Yeah,
That's exactly how Daniel
Yeah.
feels. So yeah, that's store news for that.
Yep.
And also, come in and get your Christmas gifts. We got plenty of sets. Orlando has plenty of sets.
Yep.
At this point, it's a little late to order online.
It's never
Unless
too
you're
late to
gonna
come in
order,
store.
Next day air or something like that, which is more expensive. But
Yeah.
order for pickup, come get it,
Yep.
or just come in and find what you need.
We got the Avengers coming back from college this weekend too. We got a lot of
Avengers.
We got Austin. We got John. Me.
Brian.
Friday we're gonna have like
Brian was back
everybody.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Got a lot of people back.
yeah, we got our
Some familiar faces.
Kamala, come say hi.
yeah. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, that's true, Smiley Dave. Merry Christmas. Because
Oh, yeah.
next
next Wednesday is
Christmas.
Chrysler.
So nobody will be
Merry
doing live
Christmas.
stream next week
That's
because the store will be closed.
Morning break next week. So stay tuned for tomorrow, though. We will be doing a Joy of Building.
Yeah. If you are planning on coming in to do any shopping, we will be open Christmas Eve, but only until 4 p.m.
Yes.
Just so you know. But yes, in terms of things that will be happening before then, tomorrow we missed it last week. We did not have time to do a live stream,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
we were
last
very
Thursday.
busy.
But tomorrow, probably Joe and I will be doing the Joy of Building. Friday, we will have the store tour with Ella. This Saturday, we'll be having part 2 of ranking every Lego Christmas employee gift that has ever come out. We're doing like a fun tier list kind of thing. So you can go back and check out part 1 now and get ready for part 2 this coming Saturday. And then we will only have a couple things early on next week before we are closed for Christmas.
Yeah.
So thank you all for joining us for the morning break this morning. Please leave a like on this live stream if you have not done so already. It's really free, it's really easy, and it helps us out a lot. Consider subscribing, consider joining our membership tiers if you want to get access to all those fun emojis and other things that you've seen some of our members using in the chat. We had some fun benchmarks from some of our long-standing members earlier on in the chat. Was it 31 months?
31 months,
Some people have been members, so consider joining our membership tier if you want to do that. Something I also want to push today is something we don't normally do, but if you have some friends who are also into Lego, maybe consider sharing one of our Between the Studs videos or one of these live streams or something. Just send it over to a friend and say, hey, I think you might like this. Check it out. So we really appreciate y'all joining us for today. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.